So congratulations on season 2.
Thank you.
Now, I was talking with Casey a little bit, and she told me that Penny and Alex move in together. So
Yes.
how does that go? Is that something that ends well?
So far, so good, I gotta say. I mean, living with Penny is a blast. So, right now, it seems to all be working out, and I have nowhere else to go, so she has no choice.
Right.
At this stage in the game. But I mean, eventually, she's sort of gotta, I think, find her own spot. But as of right now, our characters are having a blast.
Right.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I loved in season 1 was the moment when you were having the girls' nights and you took her to the
Totally.
cooking.
Yeah.
Do we see a lot more of that now that they're roommates?
Yeah, I feel like now that we are in such close proximity, more antics are sort of bound to sort of arise, and I feel like we're just having a really good time. But it's also not all about that either. I mean, I get to go out and do my own thing and get myself into ridiculous situations and a lot more things with my sister Jane on the show, played by Eliza Coupe. So it's we live together,
mingles.
but we always end up as a group.
Okay. Now, is there anybody from season 1 that Alex dated or danced around dating that might make an appearance in season 2 so that you've shot so far?
Not thus far.
Okay. Anybody you'd want to see return?
There's a lot of people I'd like to see return, but there's also a lot of people I'd like to see kind of come into the group, and I mean, having Megan Mullally come on as Casey Wilson's mom, Penny's character's mom, is just having her around was like awe-inspiring. That she is so insanely talented. So if we could get even any bit of that, that would be amazing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. It was
Thank
good to
you.
see you. So season 2 of Happy Endings. How much is Dave going to be dating in the first few episodes?
Well, I can say first 4, none.
Oh, bummer.
But I think it's going to spice up for him a little
Okay.
bit.
Is it just he's not looking right now, or he's too
Dave,
busy with his steak truck?
Yeah, he's busy trying to discover who he is and what he wants to do and where he wants to drink. And, this is the season of obsession for Dave, I think.
Okay. And is one of those obsessions still the steak truck, or not so much?
Yeah, steak truck's a character for sure.
Yeah, we were saying we had steak sandwiches outside. We're like, you should have been out there cooking them. We think they would have tasted a little
worse. They would have tasted worse, probably.
What about the special slaw?
The slaw? They would be terrible. I can guarantee you if I was in charge of that steak truck before people walked in here, people wouldn't come in here.
It's all acting. It's all right. So what does season 2 look like in terms of the family? Are we ever going to meet any of Dave's family the way that we have Brad?
Like I said, we're only on the episode 4 right now. Haven't yet, but we've been kicking around the ideas of who's going to play my dad.
Nice.
I've heard about, pretty conservative working class guys, so we'll see what we get, and it'll be fun. We've had so many great guest stars already on the show, and I think we've got more coming down the pike this year, so I'll be waiting to find out.
Nice, okay. And what do you think in terms of Dave and Alex long term? Can they get back together and make it work?
I think if we get to season 7, maybe.
Okay,
maybe.
But no time soon.
Probably not.
Awesome. All right, well, thank you. It's great to see you.
Good to see you.
This season, I hear that your sister is moving in with Penny's character.
Yes.
So where does this leave Jane? Is she not having as many adventures with the girls?
She has a lot of adventures with Brad so far, but she has a couple adventures by herself.
Oh, what does that look like?
It looks like possible kidnappings, but it's not. We don't need to delve too
You
deep
said
into
possible.
that. Possible.
Right.
But I think she's going to have some more adventures with the girls. I do.
And we've seen your on-screen husband's dad. Who would you want to play your on-screen parents?
I really do think that it would be just really as a creative choice, really original to maybe get, I don't know, I'm just trying to pull someone, but Kiefer Sutherland.
Sure. That might be funny.
I think that could work. I just think we kind of look similar. He's a little young to be my dad, but I feel like
they can make it work.
Yeah, I think they can make it work, and I just think what an original pairing for some, like Alicia for me, and I just think it'd be really great.
Of course. And now, what kind of big group outings are there, if any, that you guys have shot so far? Because some of the best scenes, I think, from season 1 are when you're just all sitting around eating together.
I agree. There's
a lot of that.
They obviously heard that was something you liked, because that's now pretty much the beginning and end of every show.
Okay.
And it takes 1 million hours to shoot. And it's so fun. But you know what? We get a lot of great stuff because we all bounce off each other so well. And this year, it's just it's a very cohesive process.
And do you find that they're writing more to you as a person and inserting some Eliza-isms?
Yes.
Do you want to maybe say what one upcoming one might be?
Well, as I mentioned, the kidnapping, that's something I do on a regular basis. So
Disneyland, it's right there.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
And it's like, don't...
And they're on leashes.
I live near a park.
You're going to cut them free.
Yeah, exactly. If you're not going to tie your kid up, then that's your own fault. No. There's just, like, for me, I think that... I can cut pretty deep, but in a very, like, I don't know, playful way, sort of.
Okay.
So we're kind of putting a little bit more of that. And I think Jane also doesn't need to be so, I'm a wife, you know. I think that we've kind of moved away from that a little bit too.
Okay.
Your turn. And they let me keep my hair short because I chopped it off. So
nice. Awesome. Well, thank you. I'm looking forward to it.